under your skin.
D nice on that
yeah.
production.
All right, everybody. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Here we go. CJ Squid is back in the house. I got my man's Joey. I got my man's Chris. I know you missed us. I know you thinking these dudes gave it up. I ain't gonna lie, I did too. At some point, I was like, man, what are these dudes doing?
Stop it. We were
dude, Chris,
busy.
He just disappeared. This dude, Joey, I don't know what he doing.
He's a busy summer.
Yeah. You know, well, we back, man. You know, we back from everything. So, and right on time, because guess what? This week, college football is about to start up. In about 3 weeks, we got the first kickoff for the NFL. Big game, first game, Rams and the Bills. Man, of course, you got what's going on this weekend? Baseball is on. Baseball is heating up. Yankees in a slump.
Hey,
Braves and the Mets are in a dogfight. The Guardians and the Brewers and the White Sox are in a real close fight as well. So, and the Dodgers are just doing Dodger stuff. They did the same thing last year, though. So who knows, right? And last year they would dominate. The year before that, they dominated and won the World Series. Last year they didn't. So who knows? But anyway, we are here. My man Chris, my man Joey. Yes, I am JB the champ. Yes, the champ, because pretty soon fantasy football is going to start up. Oh my goodness. Are we doing it nobody's league? Because I know Joey will wait till like the day before the season kickoff, and it'd be like 8 o'clock. Joey will call me, draft in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
The draft in 5 minutes. I'm like, what?
Millions? That is not true. For all the times that JB has gotten me, I told him specifically one time, we are about to draft, and JB took a power nap during the wrong time.
That was, you know what? That was the 1 year in fantasy basketball that I didn't finish first place in my division. So what was that tell you? Every other year, and ain't you in my division? I finished first.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, okay.
And tried to blame me for it, but then he was like, "No."
I didn't blame you. I did not blame. No, honestly, I did not blame you for the time I fell asleep. I didn't blame you for that, but I took full responsibility for that, because I was like, "Yo, I logged in. You called me, JB. Draft on the start. Get ready." I was like, "Okay." My computer. Next thing I know, I looked up. I'm 5 picks in. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, he's still talking about it today. He was still talking about it today.
Just scrambling. He woke up. Oh,
it was over, man. It was
like
over.
that one
like
cat.
a cat. Like the cat just hit the. Was nothing to do. I'm like, man, I had like Dirk Nowitzki. He was like 50 at the time. I'm like, oh no, I'm done. I'm not. This is not going to be a competitive year, so that's okay. I'm like, you know what? I'll suck it up. I'm going to eat it. But anyway, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Get this started. Oh, shout out my man, Paladin. David, thank you, man. I appreciate you for coming through at the last minute to join our league. Hopefully nobody else will drop here in the next week before we actually draft. Anyway.
Paladin is in. He wants to play with the big boys.
He gonna play with the big dogs. The big dogs.
Okay, Paladin.
I mean,
he is confident with his 2 keepers, so he's very confident.
I know he's happy. He's excited. He was like, "This good."
He's
who did he keep?
He's keeping Jefferson in the 3rd round and Jamar Chase in the 8th.
Oh,
golly.
Man.
Golly.
Joey's like, man, all I got is Zeke or Saquon. What am I gonna do?
I am scrambling right now.
Yeah, you could be scrambling.
I am scrambling.
You could be scrambling, or you could make a trade before the draft. But
I thought You got to have them in what this week's middle of the week.
Yeah, the 28th, man. Keep us in. Somebody gonna screw the pooch, and he be like, but I'm like, but nothing.
He doesn't want to hear that.
Yep, your players go right back into the pool. And guess who got the second pick in the draft?
Uh-huh.
Me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking forward to see who's going to be that little tasty morsel that's there because somebody don't keep them. But we'll see. So Paladin already made his picks. He made his picks and paid his money too.
He's on it.
He's on it.
Paladin, he ain't got no kids. That's
all good. Want to hear that? Want to hear that? You know, you talking about a dude. Let's be real here. I was paying a house note and child support every month, so I don't even want to hear that. I was paying a house note and a house note.
I hear you
every month. So yeah, but it's all good though, right? It's all good. We Paladin. Just because you joined the league and you paid your money does not mean I ain't whooping your ass in basketball. So don't even start tripping. Because until the season started in basketball, Paladin referred to me as JB the champ.
he still is not happy about it.
He shouldn't be.
He still ain't happy.
He blew it.
He wants.
What did Kramer tell George? You blew it, boy. You blew it. You blew. You came in here. You took your head out. You had out that nice hair, and you showed your bald head, and you blew your chance. You blew it. You blew it.
Paladin.
Remember that one, Chris?
Yeah, I remember that one.
She dumped him. She's like, she dumped him. She was bald, and she was bald.
Yeah.
You blew it, boy. You blew your chance. Yeah, there you go.
We were while Joey was on the phone, me and JB were going through a Seinfeld list. So
I have so many Seinfeld sayings. My wife always tells me to shut up and stop saying Seinfeld stuff. She said, yeah, and I haven't watched Seinfeld in about 2 years like that. And my wife says, I don't want to hear that.
Still don't want to hear it.
My two favorite things are Seinfeld stuff and Chris Rock's first comedy, his first comedy show.
Oh yeah.
I love those. His stuff is funny on there.
Yeah, that's definitely funny.
You got your masters? You my master now?
Oh man, I remember that.
Oh, I love that one, boy. Anyway, okay, we all off topic. We's happy to be back. We happy to be back here. We back. So go get this thing cranking, man. So we talking about baseball first and World Series odds. I know we at the beginning of the year, I guess at some point we're gonna go back and look at our future bets we did at the beginning. I know mine sucked. Even though my guy I picked for MVP of the NL is not gonna be the MVP, he's still been balling. Home run he hit the other day at Pittsburgh. My man Olsen hit the home run hit it into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Hit a bomb.
Did you see the dude O'Neill hit the dude from is it Cruz, right? What's his name from
your boy from Pittsburgh hit.
Yeah, he hit.
He hit. I don't know what it was. It wasn't a home run, but
no, it was just a big hit.
He hit the hardest, fastest hit ever, like 122 miles per hour, leaving his bat.
Man, that makes you thankful for them putting those nets up.
Absolutely.
At the game, because I mean, if dudes are hitting it that fast, you take one of those
dead bodies. You go to the game, be like,
oh my gosh,
that'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
Out. You be out. All right, so Chris, my man Chris, big words. He loves the word value. Who's going to have the best value in our the odds for winning those series? So I'm gonna go over the teams, the top 10 and their values, and then Chris and Joey and I are going to pick this our top 2 that we think. All right, and we're not going to be. Hopefully, we won't base it off emotions because I know Joey's going to pick them Yankees anyway. Even though they in a slump, this slump is so bad that the Nets and Braves have a better record than them right now.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Anyway, so we got the hottest team in baseball, the Dodgers at 300. We got the Astros, man, balling too. Shout out ODU, my man Verlander, at plus 425. We got the Mets and the Yankees both at a plus 500. The Braves not getting much respect at a plus 1,000.
No, they are not.
Blue Jays, a plus 1,600. The Padres. Blue Jays, shout out Buttons. I know you Buttons, if you watching or go back and watch this, I know you get about your Blue Jays and Vlad Guerrero and well,
having a down year.
You about to, hey, the Orioles, man, is playing ball.
Yes, they are.
You ever go to Camden Yards, man? If you go once or you go a couple times, and you gotta at one time you gotta get those crab cakes at least once. if you ain't allergic, you gotta get the crab cakes, Joey. Joey, you gotta get the crab cakes.
Gotta get the crab cakes.
At least once, Joey.
I gotta check that price, JB. Maybe.
And did y'all know that? Did y'all know that CJ Squared this summer got together at the ballpark in DC?
We sure did.
That was pretty sweet.
had a great time.
I had a picture to show.
Had a great time.
Thanks
you get in the mail?
I got it today.
All right. And then we got the card. We got the Padres at 2,000, and they just lost Tatis for the rest of the year. 80 games. That's probably gonna go into next year, right? What you think?
Yeah, it'll go into next year.
Yeah, I mean, even without Tatis, they still got Bell, Soto, Machado. And what's the other guy they got there? Or those are the main guys.
Those are the main
guys. Is it dark? You said what?
You said Soto.
Yeah, I said Soto. I know they got, because I like getting Bell was real sneaky. Like getting Soto and Bell was real. Say what, Joey?
That's very sneaky.
You know, I went to see, it's funny because I went to see them play one of their games and they came back to town because it was ODU day a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was ODU day at the park. I didn't see the pictures, Joe. I didn't send y'all those pictures. I did a little montage. I sent it to you.
But ODU day. My goodness.
Yeah, this type of day for everything. Like the day after I went with you guys, I went the next day with my man from my job. It was Star Wars Day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I got there late, so I didn't get my Han Soto. I was mad, but anyway. We got the Cardinals at 2,500, Phillies with at 3,300. I think Bryce Harper, and then you got the Mariners at 3,300. Man, so Chris, what are your top two values if you had to lay some money down?
I think the value right there would probably be, I like the Mets because we've seen if you have two dominant pitchers, which they for sure do with DeGrom coming back and starting to work his way back in, and Scherzer, if you can throw those two guys out, two times each in a series, I don't know if you almost have an edge on every, you're in every game. That's 4 games right there. You only got to win 4. So
I heard that the Braves and the Mets that and number 2 seed is important because you don't have to play those wild card games and your rotation won't get messed up.
Well, and that's probably why the Braves. I bet if the Braves jumped the Mets, the odds would probably flip to whoever is the wild card, right? So for me, I mean, that is a battle right there. I don't think either of them probably get the first place spot. So, but then to stay away right now, if they can win that and stay away from the wild card, that's huge because then they don't have to play that extra game, give your guys rest, especially with Scherzer and DeGrom. DeGrom, we know how he is, and Scherzer is getting up there. So, but I would say, for me, I like that just because of the pitching. And I actually like the Blue Jays. I think I liked them at the beginning of the year. I mean, they've kind of disappointed, but if you look at that roster and their lineup, and they actually have pitching. I mean, they've got Berrios can be electric. Gaussman's pitched well this year. Ross Stripling has been good. I mean, he has an under 3 ERA. So they have pitching. They've definitely got hitters. Bichette's good. Hernandez is good. And then Vlad, and the thing is at that point, playoffs is basically a new season. It doesn't matter what you've done all year.
Nope.
So really at that point, and they love their baseball up in Toronto. So, we've seen it be a hard place to play up there. So, and I think there's value on that. You're getting them at 1,600, and that's a team that, has talent. Chapman, I mean, they've got guys. So
yes, they do.
Yeah, I like those two for different reasons, but yeah. So that's where I would place my money.
Okay, Joey.
Oh,
Chris and JB.
You stay in New York?
Not going to go New York's way. Because there's one problem with the Yankees. The Houston Astros. For some reason, the Astros are still playing around in the Yankees' minds. Now, one thing is going well for them. The Red Sox are not contenders this year because Boston in the playoffs owns the Yankees also. But Houston is still there. And the Yankees are still complaining about what Houston did to them a couple years ago. Look, I don't care what trash can is being banged on. You still have to hit the baseball. You still have to hit it. Okay? And that's what Houston did. They hit it. And also, they have to worry about Justin Verlander, who is a Yankee owner. He owns stock in the Yankees, as well as Bregman and Altuve, who are both a combined 1,000 OPS against the Yankees in 7 games.
Alex Bregman,
yeah, Bregman
and Altuve are both.
That guy. He's on my fantasy team.
There you go.
Yes, you do. The Yankees can't get them out. That is a huge problem. Therefore, I think the best bet for the World Series, as far as the odds go, just like you said earlier, JB, why are your Braves at plus 1,000 right now? I love the Braves at that number. The Braves are dangerous. The reason why the Braves are dangerous is because everyone forgot that they're World Series champions, that they're defending World Series champions. Because
it's hard to repeat. That's why also.
Everyone's so freaked out about how good the Dodgers are. Did we forget that the Dodgers lost their best pitcher, one? And number two, maybe the best pitcher in their history is going to give up 4 to 5 runs when he starts a playoff game. So the Dodgers, they got the pressure. There's no pressure on the World Series champions. Their lineup is loaded. Their starting pitching is loaded. Their bullpen is loaded. They're plus 1,000. I'm definitely taking that.
So the Braves?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they do have a loaded bullpen.
Absolutely.
They got they got 3 guys they can bring out in a game. They got Minter. Of course, they got Jansen. They got the new guy. I can't pronounce his name. I don't want to chew it up. Is it Iglesias? What's his name?
It. You got it, JB.
Okay, good. But anyway, so I was going to ask for me. I was going to go with the Astros as well. I like the Astros because one, it seemed to be like the best team in the AL, right? They've been like everybody. The Yankees been like streaks, but the Astros has just been smooth sailing.
Yeah,
not too high, not too low, just that consistent. And you got Verlander just coming back and doing amazing things at 39 years old after 2 Tommy John surgeries, right?
He was no hitting at one point yesterday, right? I think he was.
Yeah.
He is a freak, and he's going to make how much money? The Yankees better throw everything that they can at him to bring him in next year. I'll tell you that right now. That guy bet on himself again. He's going to make another $50 million.
Gotta pay him.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Not the Yankees though. Now the Yankees lineup, when they're healthy, Stanton came back. Speaking of hard hit baseball, Stanton got a base hit a hard single, went 117 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's doing a rehab stint right now.
He came back tonight.
Came back tonight.
Came back tonight. Okay.
Tonight. So maybe that will bring them back if they can stay healthy. The Yankees can hit with anybody. Their starting pitching is suspect. It definitely is. Garrett Cole is great during the regular season.
He's like number one. I think he's in the top 5 in strikeouts, and maybe number 1.
He always is. He always is. But can he outduel Verlander? I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah. So I like the Astros at that plus 425. I may even put something on it. I mean, I would go with the Braves, but I don't want to be a homer. Even though, like, man, why? I think the Braves are maybe at that plus 1,000 because they're kind of real young. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got injuries. Kuna hasn't been playing his best.
Ozzie is taking batting practice.
I know, but Acuna is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he have a nice game and then he won't do nothing. But I tell you, that Swanson, Riley, Olsen part of the lineup, and then that the other part is also just as good, like consistent, like with the new kid Grissom and Harris playing well, and the 2 catchers always playing well. But I mean, I just got a feeling that I like the Mets too, you know, because
the Mets got 500 is a 16%, and not 1,000 is a 9% chance of winning. So I think if they flip flop, you would see that. If you want the Braves, now is probably the time to jump on it because
they're trying to jump on them with that 1.5 game lead they got.
If you feel that they're gonna jump the Mets, that's the thing.
The Braves are so young though, you know, they got a lot of young guys, and I mean, I like the Braves pitching their starters. I mean, Spencer Strider is coming and he's doing work, you know, getting better, and I do, and Matt, you know, and you know, my man's is putting in work, but you know, but Kyle Wright has the most wins on the team, right?
Like, is the one dude back at the Soroka or whatever his name is?
I think he's still doing stint. Maybe like in AAA, Gwinnett. I think. I don't think he's back yet.
They don't need to rush him back though.
Yeah.
No. That's the scary part is they won the World Series without him and Acuna, you know? So
yes, they did.
Yeah. But they also had guys who came over who both gone, like Duvall's hurt out for the season and Solar is playing for the Marlins. So those guys were big in the playoffs.
He definitely made the right moves at the right time. So
So
but
we'll see.
Getting back Albies is a huge bump if they get him back, and then if Soroka ends up coming back and if that's just another arm, he doesn't have to probably start, but he's just another arm that they can throw. Yeah,
I don't like out there pitching. The scariest part for me is their middle relievers because they get in games. Lee and Stevens, those guys, they always come in and give them runs. Like,
well, and that's the thing is once you get into the playoffs, remember we see their bullpen start to shrink.
Yeah.
Guys who may get, they'll throw guys longer innings. As far as middle relief guys, maybe the starters won't go as long, but they'll throw a guy 2 or 3 innings where they wouldn't have done that maybe in the regular season. So, I mean, it's a lot more strategic when you get in there and they're less about saving the arms because, hey, at that point it's playoffs. You got to go, dude.
Right.
It's almost that time. The boys of October about to show up.
That's right. So.
All right, we'll see. Baseball. I will be in St. Louis this weekend watching the Braves and the Cardinals play, 2 playoff teams.
Yeah.
Probable.
Come on.
All right, we got a new AP. He's a Cardinals fan too. So, Mr. Smith, you know what's going to happen. So, no need to even discuss.
We got to sign him up, JB. Send him that link tomorrow.
I'll think about it, man. I can't be having these folks do to my life, Joey. I gotta have some separation between church and state. All right. So the next topic is college football. Man, college football. What's going to happen in college football time. It's going to be the CJ Square conference picks. It's going to be the CJ Square weekly picks against the line. It's going to be the CJ Square's the parlays.
Time to stack.
We about to go crazy. We about to go crazy in this mug when college football starting.
Time to stack.
And we still got some stuff. We still got something going on with some of Joey's hot takes still supposed to be taking place.
It's happening. It's happening.
Like the main one, if I'm not mistaken, this should be Nebraska's 8 or 9 win season, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Is it 7? I thought it was 7.
No, 7 was the first season. That was the first one. That was the first one. Should I go in my file folder to get it?
You better go back and
Joey, I can go into my file folder and pull the file out because I have a stack of all the CJ Square stuff as receipts.
That's a stack.
Just to make sure.
Joey loves stack, but he don't like that stack.
Stack is. Oh my goodness! I mean, last year we were just like dipping our toe into the parlays and the stacking. But I think this year we're a little bit more prepared. I think we will be stacking.
Get your funds ready.
Get your funds ready. Would it be nice if we started off the college season with a good week and then the NFL season starts and that first Monday night game, we get a nice little hit? All right.
Let me say, Nebraska is over/under is 7.5 wins. So 8 is right. I mean, that's not out of the question. So
I'm thinking 8.
So hey,
he called it.
There you go.
I was thinking 8.
Go ahead, look. Go to FanDuel right now. Put $1 on the over. put $1 on it, just so you know you can at the end of the season.
Can you do futures on FanDuel? Are you able to do those? I don't even know if you're able to do those.
I'll look it up right now, baby. You get a chance. Why Joey's looking up to place his $1 bet on Nebraska's season. The Athletic, which I actually subscribe to, released their. Not subscribe to too much stuff, but anyway, trying to get it. I think it's I think this show has invigorated me to just do so much and try to learn so much and be and just, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy. You can't learn everything, but you want to just be like, okay, in the know, what's going on in baseball? What's going on here? What's going on there? And the more things you attach to, the more information you get, and the more you know and can move forward.
Right.
Like this fantasy stuff, man, it's almost like you got to turn it off because there's so much coming. I mean, everybody got a freaking opinion. It's like everybody got an opinion. It's crazy.
That's why I used to research a long time out, and then there'd be so many changes and so now I usually just get it to a couple days right before it. I feel like I did.
That's what I did on my last draft. I had the draft I streamed the other night, which Buttons gave me a B+. I'll take that.
You'll take it.
I take it. And my man Berto watched it as well. I don't know if he learned anything, but he may have, because it was a super flex. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about college football. The Athletic released their coaching tier, and Chris, this is in Chris' handwriting. And of course, Nick Saban is in a tier by himself.
All by himself.
Take that, C-Double. Your boy Nick Saban in a tier by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tier 2 consisted of Ryan Day, Ohio. Yes, Joey, for you, I will say it this season, the Ohio State University. My man Luke Fickell. Joey's man's Jimbo Fischer.
My man's.
The Khakis. Joey's other man, Brian Kelly.
Joey's other guy.
My man's Lincoln Riley going out west. We got Kirby Smart. Fresh off that defeat of Nick Saban. Fresh off the first really big win by Saban disciple against him? That
level of win, yeah.
His first win, yeah.
And it was the big win.
Yes, it was.
Huge.
Of course, you have the Alabama Slayer and Dabo Swinney. And Kyle Whittingham. Where's he coaching at?
That's Utah.
Utah. Okay. All right. Now, if you were a mid-level Power 5 school, NC State, Pitt, Iowa,
Nebraska.
Nebraska is a shame. Nebraska used to be a top tier college football. Nebraska used to be
mid-90s. They were Alabama in those schools.
Oh my gosh, they were
the team to beat.
Yeah,
Tommy Frazier.
Grant.
I read that that was Nick Saban. He wanted his team to be at remember when he was coaching like Michigan State. That was who he was kind of patterning after. Was at
Nebraska. He wanted to be Tom Osborne.
Not necessarily style, but like so much. But as far as just dominating that level,
because Nebraska was beat. They were going and beating the Floridas. They were beating all the nice, pretty schools and dominating.
Yes, they were.
Anyway, all right. So which one of these guys out of that crew, not counting Nick Saban, would you want to lead your program for the next 3 years? I'm gonna throw it at you first, Joey.
Chris and JB, I'm not going to go the easy route here. Based on today, based on August 25th, 2022, the easy route would be to go, Kirby. There is one answer that I am going to take. JB's man's. Chris can't stand him. Lincoln Riley. I'm going Lincoln Riley. And I think it's an easy answer. And there's one reason why. For 3 years, Lincoln Riley has been in the Final Four, I believe 4 out of the 5 years that he's been a head coach. He's got 3 starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He's got starting players mainly on the offense all over the NFL. There are more to come. He is just a decent defense away from winning the whole thing. He's going to get there within the next 3 years before they get to the Big Ten for real. He will be back in the national championship game before the Big Ten comes. He's exciting. He's got a great offense. He recruits well. That's my pick. It's easy.
Okay, I like your explanation. I like that. Lincoln Riley, he in LA, baby.
He's stacking.
In LA.
He's stacking.
In LA, USC, man. That's a place to be, man.
He is.
Go ahead, Chris. Who you got, Chris?
Yeah, this one's I have 2 guys that I like, but I'm gonna pick one. So I like Dabo because of what he's taken Clemson, because they were always I feel like some of the other guys they're great coaches, but all of them are coming into really power big time schools, and they're just kind of doing what's expected in those schools. Dabo is taking Clemson to another level. I'm gonna go Kyle Whittingham, because at Utah, that's definitely was never a power until he got there, and he's
no, your boy had him undefeated one year.
One time, so the stats are that in the years before he got there, they had one good year. They've had 3 times that they were ranked in the top 25 in like 20 years, and they had the one really big one where they went to the Sugar Bowl or whatever. But since then, he's been ranked. He's won 10 or more games 6 times at Utah, which who wants to go play at Utah? He's 3 Pac-12 champions.
Nobody.
So to me, they've gone 4. He's been in the AP top 25 7 times, and he's gone to 14 bowl games. So this is a guy who, if I'm looking at a program that's a mid-level and can take it to a team that is, get into that power level that we're talking about, that's a guy who seems to be able to do it. Now, Utah really hasn't gotten to maybe the level of the Georgias and all that, but right now they're probably a championship away. The one I like Fickell at Cincinnati because of what he did last year, and he's definitely turned that program around.
Yeah.
But now that now it comes where you lose your quarterback. You know what I mean? Now, can you continue that?
Sauce Gardner.
you start to put guys in the NFL. The key is to be able to, once you have that big wave and then you drop, can you consistently do it? It's harder.
That's the hard part. Yeah.
I mean, at a school like Pitt, or we said NC State or Iowa, You're not going to necessarily just be able to count on 5 stars every year. It's a different kind of coaching. So to me, I like
Nick Saban. He got 5 stars just like chilling like this.
Yeah, exactly. They're just waiting to get.
Waiting.
Oh, he's just walking in. He's just walking in like this with all
dimes everywhere, all around him. Dimes.
He's like, fellas.
He got
now. I do like Clemson to bounce back, because Clemson, to me, as you said that Lincoln Riley, Joey, you said Lincoln Riley is a good defense away from getting back there. Clemson is a quality quarterback away from getting back there. So if DJ can step up, Dabo has a chance. But I wasn't choosing Dabo.
We all like
Dabo. But the one is kind of a misdirect, right? Because one thing about Dabo, he has not fully embraced the NIL yet.
No.
Once he embraces that and just says, you know what? Come on down here. Get your money. Come on down here. Get your money.
Come on, buddy.
Do what you got to do. Right? Because he's going to recruit defensive players. Yes, he's going to recruit because he puts guys in the NFL. He's going to recruit because his guys go to the NFL and do work. Yes, but for me right now, for this next 3 years, I'm going to choose somebody who said, you know what? You may be on the top of the hill, Nick Saban, but the hell with you. We coming for you. My man, Jimbo Fischer.
Uh-oh.
Jimbo Fischer is not taking that crap from Nick Saban.
Speaking of,
Nick Jimbo Fischer said, Nick Saban, keep my name out your mouth. Keep it out your mouth, right? And one thing about Jimbo, he got championship pedigree. He has won championships. He has coached championship teams.
Facts.
And he is. I think Texas A&M had one that had. They keep getting top 5 recruiting classes there. Sooner or later, they're going to break through. It's hard. Nick Saban is doing. He's doing a great job because he just keeps stacking these 5 stars. But what did it say about every dynasty? Every dynasty gonna fall at some point.
Yeah.
Even though they have sent Nick Saban contract out to 2030, ain't no way he going 8 more years of dominating the SEC.
Oh, he's 70 years old right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he still feels young. He's in his comments.
But we've seen that quickly can change.
Yeah, so that's my pick, right? I think the next 3 years, I'd rather have Dabo, because Dabo, he talking trash to the man. He said, if I want to be the king, I gotta beat the king. I like Dabo.
We'll see with Kirby Smart. We'll see with Kirby Smart. I mean, obviously he's the most interesting because he finally slayed.
Get over that hump.
But again, that's what we're talking about. You lose a bunch of players. The one thing, the key that Nick Saban has continued to do above is restock better than everybody else.
Yeah. And it's funny because for the most part, like the Bama's team's been more balanced, right? But when the other teams beat them, the other team had something that was just so good that Clemson's defense at some point was so good, or Trevor Lawrence played so well. Mm-hmm. Deshaun Watson played so well. That Georgia D played so nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or that year, what's the year that then Zeke didn't beat them, but they didn't win a championship. So what?
You said Zeke?
They did win, right?
Yeah.
And Zeke went crazy against them, right? That year. Yeah. They went there. So, and they had the quarterback too. So you against Alabama, when you want to beat them, and you got to have somebody that's gonna do some unruly crap.
Yeah.
Basically. And I mean, look, because at one point, Alabama didn't get good quarterbacks. They had really good D, a decent QB, good running backs. But now they're getting guys who Heisman Trophy, like Bryce Young is probably the favorite for the Heisman.
And I mean, you're looking at now at the guys like, they have Hurts. Bryce Young's going to be a high pick. Like now they're going from the AJ McCarrons of the late, the third day type of draft guys.
Yeah, first day guys now.
They are day guys. So first and second day guys. So you put that level of quarterback, that level of everywhere else you got, I mean, it's just tough to beat, but Georgia found a way. But that's the thing is Alabama's going to, take everybody's biggest punches.
Yeah, but Georgia's defense probably was historic.
Oh yeah,
right. I mean, how many first round picks you gonna have? And the guy who went the highest probably wasn't even their best player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's crazy.
Facts.
All right, let's transition to some NFL. We were talking some big fantasy stuff coming up.
Read it. What does that say, everybody? Hold on. Let me see. Y'all might not be able to see this, but Joey and Chris will see it, and you can tell by their faces when they see it.
I am sick of saying that. I tell you that.
Oh, goodness. If you sick of seeing it, do something about it.
We'll see.
Do something about it, because like I told you, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you and Chris. I'm gonna tell everybody ever watching this show. If I win this baseball league,
oh my God,
I will be insufferable.
Oh my gosh,
It will be being around me for the whole year till baseball starts will be an experience. Remember every day you see me.
You'll need the banner behind you and everything.
Oh, y'all, God! I'm
walking around with a ring ceremony,
a thing in my hand. I'll be like the guy from the Caesars commercial. I'm gonna be like him.
Yeah. You're gonna have a show. It's just all it is just unveiling the ring and everything. That's all it is. It's just like on a Wednesday night.
Oh Lord!
Just unveiling the ring.
At one point this year, I was like 20 games behind the guy that's behind me, and I am now 56 games ahead of him.
Man. I mean,
and I guess for the last 6 weeks, I haven't been making any like roster changes either.
You don't even probably need to. It's just right now you got to be
tweaking it. I've been tweaking it because sometimes with the pitching, but with the other lineups, I just realized something. You know, I have 2 guys on my team who lead the league in steals.
Oh, really? Oh boy, you ain't winning that category.
You beat me in it though. Chris, did I tell you the story how? We talk about fantasy. Well, real quick. So I'm in Hawaii. It's a 2-week deal. I'm playing Joy for 2 weeks because I guess the All-Star break and everything. I'm like, man, this is stressful. So I'm getting on the play. I'm taking the score. It says 13-13. I'm like, okay, all right, we're gonna tie. Land in San Francisco. I'm like, what the hell happened? I'm losing 14-13, and I don't even know what happened.
Oh,
I can't even find what happened. So yeah, that was fun.
You don't know which category you got?
I have no idea. I don't know. I was like, what? I was like, what? Anyway,
was that how it ended up staying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
So Joey squeaked one out.
Yeah, he did, man.
He probably called Frankie up.
Very
squeaked it out on me, man.
It was like
squeaked it out.
He's like, Frankie, I think JV's got a misstep. I think right there.
Is Frankie the guy running the league?
Yeah, Frankie's running it, yeah.
Better sneaky, sir.
Oh, Frankie.
All right, let's get into some QBs. We'll discuss I got some QB questions for you guys.
Yeah, so QB questions.
With the new team, will Russell Wilson finish as a top 3 QB in fantasy this year? JB, you want to take us?
No, he will not. He won't. He will not be a top 3. If he does not get hurt, he definitely be a top 10 because he's going to have Cortland Sutton, Jared Judy. He's gonna have a decent tight end, right? He has Hamler, who's not hurt, even though the other guy got hurt. That big receiver got hurt. He's gone for the year. He still got good receivers. Mm-hmm. That's Chris's boy, Tim Patrick, by the way. Mm-hmm. And he got 2 really good running backs that can catch the ball, so he should have a good year. But top 3, I'm right now. My top 3 probably going to be. I think Josh Allen's going to be one of them. Justin Herbert, I think he's gonna have a big year. Everybody's picking a big year for him.
I'll see what happens.
And I'm in the air with Lamar because Lamar, he's betting on himself. right? He ain't got no agent. He bet on himself. He's Lamar Mahomes. So,
Yeah.
So I don't. There's no room for Russell Wilson in that top in that top three.
You ain't letting him cook that much.
Nah, he ain't cooking.
Simmer it down.
Yes, yeah.
Joey, simmer down. Joey, you letting him cook?
I think he is going to cook. I think he is a threat to be in the. He's going to be in the top 10. He's a threat to be top 3.
10.
He will be. I think he will be sniffing it.
All right. Are you going out on a limb here as a lock top 5?
Lock it.
Oh, lock.
So okay. All right. So you in the draft room. Your team is looking good. You the QB. Your QB come up. You see Lamar Jackson, and you see Russell Wilson sitting there. You going Russell Wilson?
I'm going Russell Wilson.
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit.
He showed.
Let me give you this crucial
his
stat.
cards early. He showed
very important stat.
I know, right?
With a receiving core that is very capable.
Yeah, but that receiving core is a downgrade, right, from Lockett and Metcalf?
Not the big names, but I think talent-wise, those guys can be just as good. Judy
or just equal.
And Cortland Sutton.
It's not a
backfield help. Plus
backfield will help. Yeah.
Plus backfield help. It's a crucial stat. Since 2016, Russell Wilson leads the NFL in completions for touchdowns over 20 plus yards. This team has the ability on offense to be explosive. He will be sniffing top 3.
I think, and the one thing I'll piggyback off for you, Joey, the one thing that could be to his advantage, he's in a division where if you ain't putting up points, you ain't winning. So they're gonna have to put up points. Denver, every team in that division is gonna have to put up points to win. Every team.
And they got the crucial defense. The ball, as far where the ball is going to be placed, I think there are going to be a lot of times where they're going to have a short field because their defense was the strength. They keep saying this is a Super Bowl caliber defense. This is still the strength of this team. I think the Broncos can lead the league in scoring. They have the ability to.
Joey's really high on the Broncos.
He's really high. So I'm just going. I'm gonna just let you I hope you draft him early. Go ahead, Chris. What do you think about this?
Well, I mean, I think he definitely has shown that ability in his career. The one worry I have is the year the big Russell Wilson cook year where at one point people were talking about it.
He was cooking at one point. Yeah. After that, he just started running around in circles.
Yeah, and that's my thing with this is that how much do you let him just say, you know what, you go out and do your thing and play backyard football and just, throw bombs. And I think that you lean on that running game and you got a good receiving core to be in the top 3, where someone like Justin Herbert, Eckler catches as many balls as he runs. So, right, you're not necessarily, they're not a running game at all, really, where Williams and Gordon, they will catch some balls for sure. But to me, they can also go out and carry the ball 30-something times where you're not going to, between the two of them, you're not necessarily going to get that. So I think that hurts them. And then maybe the fact is that there might be some tight games or games where they're up. It may lead to wanting to run the ball because, their defense is going to keep them in games and they may never be to a point where they're behind like he was in Seattle where he's having to just carry a load on, you know what I mean? He's having to carry that team. I think he has the ability. I feel like he's probably a 7 to 4 range. I don't know if I put him in the top 3.
All right, here we go. It says fantasy stats. He has finished as a top 13 fantasy quarterback in 9 of his 10 seasons, including 5 top 8 finishes and 3 top 5 finishes.
Okay.
Never a top 3 finish.
Okay. Okay. Would have been number 1 a couple times, but you got to finish.
But the one thing about him, I mean, the 1 year Rodney had, he just was real hot. Him and Tyler Lockett had that stretch of games when he was just like 304 touchdowns,
Absolutely.
304 touchdowns, killing it. And then the other year, like Chris said, he started that way, 304 touchdowns. And then after that, they went to crap.
Yeah.
Crap on a cracker.
Absolutely.
All right, so let me get to that next question then. JB, you can go with this one first. How much do you trust Jalen Hurts this year with the addition of A.J. Brown?
Let me tell you, do I trust him as a quarterback to lead the Eagles to wins? Probably not. But do I trust him to put up fantasy points and be a top 10 QB, a QB1? Absolutely. Because you don't have to be a good QB to be a good fantasy QB. That's my answer.
I'm with you on that. Joey, what you same thing?
Jalen Hurts is going to get better. This is going to be, well, I know he's only been in the league. This is going to be his third year. He's going to prove to the league why he is a QB1. He had respectable stats last year. 3,000 passing, only 16 touchdowns, turned the ball over 9 times. Most of that was to the freaking Giants. Completion percentage was very low. Someone like A.J. Brown is going to bring that percentage up. Their other receivers are a year into the system. This is another year for him into the system. I see him completing over 65% of his balls.
Stop it. Did you just say 65%?
65% of his balls he is going to complete. Mark it, JB. Put it into.
Man, Joey's got some hot takes already. We don't
put
even
it forward right now, JB.
Okay.
See, the thing is with him is what I saw last year, and Joey mentioned the Giants game. I remember that game, and when he was at his best was still when he wasn't just a true pocket guy. He looked kind of lost to me as a guy who could just drop back and, just dominate the game. So I feel like he still has he has a long way to go as that type of quarterback. So I think he's best just kind of moving around the pocket and, how we were talking about Russell Wilson, just finding guys. I think he'll be better. I think Devontae Smith is going to be huge. I mean, that's a big upgrade. If Devontae Smith can, if he can take that next step up, and then you do get a top like an A.J. Brown, that's a massive jump from who's the dude he had? What is the name? What's the guy he had there?
Nelson Aguilar.
No, he had the other dude. The one maybe he was from TCU. Is it TCU?
Oh, he's on the team.
Yeah, but he was supposed to be their other guy.
Right.
He was a number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. So, that's a big jump up. You move him to the number 3. So I do feel like he's going to take a step up. And like JB said, he was a really good fantasy guy last year because he does so much with his legs.
His legs.
Yeah. So, as a fantasy guy, but I'm kind of with JB is that I think he's got a long way to go as far as I think Joey is higher on him than I am as far as a pocket guy and a pass.
Jalen Reagor, Chris. Jalen
Rager.
Yeah.
The Eagles really frighten me. The Eagles, I think, can be really, really good.
That's a good if
good.
Devontae Smith turns into what he's supposed to. Now you got Jalen Reagor as a 3 with Goddard there as a high, definitely one of the better tight ends in the league. He's got weapons for sure.
Yes, he does.
He has if he can't make it as a quarterback, it's not because he just doesn't have anybody. You know what I mean? He just can't progress at that point. Mm-hmm. I still think he keeps him in games because of his legs, which is what he did against the Giants. He's just moving the ball around and just finding guys. But eventually you have to be able to turn into a pocket guy, or we've seen even as good as Lamar Jackson is in the playoffs, guys they'll take away what you do best. And then you have to beat him another way. So,
yeah. Jalen Hurts had 780 something yards rushing and 10 touchdowns last year as a QB.
Yes, he did.
So fantasy numbers, he putting up work. He's just is he going to be a good quarterback? Yeah, possibly. A.J. Brown, possibly.
The Eagles.
But,
Joey, where will Derek Carr with his weapon, with his one huge weapon?
We got 3 good weapons.
Oh my gosh.
One additional weapon, I guess. Where will he finish the end of the year in the rankings for fantasy? Where are you thinking?
Derek Carr will be a top 5 guy.
Joey's top 5 is getting stacked.
Derek Carr will be.
All right, so we got Russell Wilson in top 5 and Derek Carr. What? Okay.
All right, so where is you got who's getting? Well, he doesn't have Lamar Jackson in there.
Russell Wilson
got Allen in there.
3. Derek Carr will be 4.
You got see it before you believe it, right?
I gotta see it before I believe it.
You don't even have him in your top 5
right now. You got Wilson at 3.
Let me just say, they'll be sniffing it. I'm not ready to stamp it yet, JB.
You tell us when you're ready.
You already stamped it. It's too late.
I'm not ready to stamp it yet. They're going to be sniffing.
Joey, you need to this week, next week. You have your top 5 come back.
I will have top 5
next week. You stamp it next week.
The millions are drooling at the mouth right now. I will have top 5. It's like it's Pavlov.
Yeah,
they're like the dogs with. I got the steak. Millions. I'll have it next week. My goodness, calm down.
Calm down, millions.
We use Fantasy Pros, don't we? That's our spot, right? We usually use Fantasy Pros.
I think so.
That was who we use, yeah.
With our rankings, we steal them from them.
Derek Carr only threw 23 touchdowns last year. Only threw 23 touchdowns. And guess what? He just got Mr. Touchdown himself, Devontae Adams, the best receiver in football, who he does have a connection with. I'm just thinking of, okay, you get down to that goal line, you better find out where Devontae Adams is. But then, he's covered. Well, just throw it to your all-pro tight end, possibly. Derek Carr is as good. I mean, he is the numbers speak for themselves. He is freakishly good. He completes close to 70%.
Freakishly good.
Freakishly good. 7% of his balls he is completing almost every year. Almost every year, this guy now has the best guy in football that catches the football on the outside. He will.
I tell you what, you save all your stuff and just tell me how you feel about Daniel Jones next week, because I got a feeling he's going to be gassed up so much.
Oh, I've got something.
He's also pushing some top 5.
I've got something.
But let me tell you this. I'm just gonna, everybody, we normally use Fantasy Pros when we look at some of the, fantasy rankings and where guys at. Right now, Fantasy Pros top 4: Allen, Herbert, Mahomes, Lamar. That's the tier 1. The tier 2, Kyler Murray is 5, Hurts is 6. Burrow 7, Tom Brady is 8, Wilson is 9, Dak is 10, Trey Lance is 11. Tier 3, Stafford, Rodgers, Cousins, Carr, and then the next guy we're gonna talk about.
JB, where do you think? You think that's kind of where he ends up, or you think he's even?
No, listen. But I think. My best projection for Derek Carr, if Adam stays healthy, because he still has Renfrow. Renfrow caught 100 balls last year, safety foul. Darren Waller was hurt for part of that season last year. Now you thinking about, okay, usually everybody take away Darren Waller. Now you got Darren Waller out there running around with Devontae Adams on one side of the field. Whoa, what you can do with Darren Waller? You put a linebacker on him? Good luck with that.
Good luck.
Right? And if Adams and Waller and Renfrow are going to have good seasons, he'll finish top 10. But top 5, no. Because he's not gonna run that much, and he got the New England coach. You never know, though. He may come out and put video game numbers up. The one year I had him on my team when he broke his ankle in the Super Bowl for me, he was killing it. When we had Crabtree and Cooper, he was killing
4,000 yards every year, and that's without a top receiver.
Yeah, but the problem is he throws for 4,000 yards, but he doesn't get touchdowns, right?
That's
like a running back running for 1,000 yards, getting one touchdown. Like the one year I had Leonard Fournette, he ran for like 1,200 yards, but had one touchdown the whole damn year.
It's the first time he's had a dog. He's got a dog now.
They had Crabtree and Cooper.
They weren't dogs, JB.
They weren't slouches.
They were pups.
They weren't slouches. Okay, I got you. We'll see. Well, you got Derek Carr in your top 5. We'll see.
I mean, for me, like we see now with Josh McDaniels, it'll be interesting to see because we've seen what he did with Gronk. We saw what
Tim Tebow.
But yeah, exactly. He definitely was on him. But we'll see. I mean, we saw what he did with Gronk, and he's never had a guy like this other than the years with Randy Moss. Other than that, he's never worked with a receiver on the level of.
No, not like Adams. No.
And we've seen him take Renfro type of guys and just make them into superstars.
Superstar like Welker. Yeah.
Yeah. Welker, Amendola was that guy. Like those guys.
Amendola and the guy who just retired. What's his name?
Yeah.
Edelman,
I mean, those guys are so. I mean, for Carr, it's kind of like Hurts. These guys have no excuse now when they've got this level of weapons.
Correct.
And I would say you got the top receiver in football, probably arguably the top 3, and then you got an up-and-coming guy who could be probably how many did Renfro catch over 100 balls last year, right?
I believe he did.
Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, at this point, if Derek Carr doesn't do that, then Brady was right saying, "Oh, are you keeping that MF?" You see that, JB? That was who he ended up talking about. Was Brady was going to go to
the Raiders.
To the Raiders,
but they said,
"Oh, you're keeping that MF." So, I mean, at this point, if he can't do it now, and the thing is, we've seen Carr. It just comes down to. In fantasy, your production still comes down to touchdowns. But if you got Waller and Adams, that's a mismatches all day. So, and it's not like, I mean, Jacobs is good. I think they cut Drake, right?
Yeah, they cut
him.
So it's not like you've got.
They cut the Drake.
Yes, they did.
You don't have necessarily a guy that is just a touchdown machine at running back. So to me, he has the potential. I don't know. I mean, that's the 5 is way up there, especially because you're talking he's a 13, 14 guy. I mean, he's got to really put up some numbers, but he's got the weapons and we have seen him
real numbers
here.
He always does.
Nah, these he got to put up numbers.
I mean,
like
numbers.
He's got a dog down.
The touchdowns are really gonna, I mean, and the thing with Rodgers. Yeah, but as good as Rodgers was, Rodgers is a different type of quarterback, but he wasn't even a top 5 guy. He was a great fantasy.
Last year, Rodgers killed me.
Yeah, I mean, he may just say, you know what, I got weapons. I'm just going to spread it around and just let everybody eat. And then, I think the best thing for him to do would just do what Rodgers did and just toss it to Adams every time. But
right.
He sure enough did.
Yeah, I mean,
he sure enough did that every time. He just feed him, keep feeding him and feeding him.
Yeah,
he just didn't care.
If you got a dog, right, Joe? You got a
dog going out there. You definitely got to feed that dog. You got it.
That dog. All right, Joey. So next week you better stamp your top 5. We'll be waiting for it. The millions are salivating.
I know they are.
Pavlov.
Chris.
Pavlov's quarterback.
Feed those dogs.
You gotta feed those dogs.
I gotta feed those dogs.
All right, Joe. You want to get in? We're doing our 2nd annual.
Oh,
one more question.
Oh, that's right. Let me get. Dang it! I almost forgot about him. How did I accidentally almost forget about Tua?
I mentioned it too, right? I mentioned it. I said, yeah.
So, JB, you can lead us off here with Tua's new weapon and the one a year removed. Can he become a QB1 this season?
Rodney, hot one. Christopher David Brown, C-double. I got bad news for you. Ain't no way this guy gonna be a QB1. There is no way this guy gonna be it's no listen. Look at his list. They got him. Let's say the guys that they got him ahead of, which I'll tell you the guys I like better than him. I think he's not gonna do better than Matt Ryan. New team, new offense, good coach with passing the ball. Trevor Lawrence, I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna have a breakout season. Justin Fields I don't know. The answer is I don't know. No, I don't think so. I mean, he has weapons, right? I mean, he probably want to spread it around. He got Ty, he got Cheetah, he got Jalen Waddle. He even brought in Cedric Wilson from the Cowboys. Got a great time. He got Cooper's man Gesicki, right? And his man Joey Gesicki.
Yeah, that's Coop. Yeah, that's Coop's dude. Yeah.
But top 10 finish? Nah, ain't no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Joey? It's not gonna happen.
Joe, you've been high on every guy we've brought up.
So this is him being a top 10 finish.
Well, a QB1 would be what, a top 12, depending on your league.
Top 12, yeah, top 12, yeah. QB1.
I don't see Tua being a QB1 in the upper echelon, but I see him has a really good shot of being comfortably in the second tier. With the two fastest guys on offense in the NFL playing on the outside that are going to be
no running game whatsoever.
True, possibly. However, maybe a running game develops when you have two freaks on the outside that can run by anybody, a decent tight end, and above average, a good tight end, a guy that can play that's really good being a third wideout. I think that this is going to be a year that he can show I can actually throw this thing around a little bit. I've got weapons. I think he can definitely show that he can sniff a second tier and be the absolute starter where the Dolphins are going to be like, we have our guy. Let's see how good he can be. And it's because of who he has. The Dolphins have done a great job putting talent. The Dolphins are, as Chris said earlier, as you did, you said the same thing, JB. This is a show us what you are. So that we
will believe it when you see. What is it? You will see it when you believe it.
I'll see it when I believe.
See it when you believe it.
Believe it situation going on here.
Well, that's one of the dumbest sayings in the history of humans.
Tua's done. If
he done
this year, he is a backup quarterback.
JB, does it have the projections on there, like the numbers, or just the tiers?
I think I can click. I think I clicked off it, but yeah.
See what they think.
I can tell. I see a lot of projections. I've been doing a lot of best ball drafts and underdog.
I'm just wondering because you take a guy like Jalen Hurts, right, and Tua, right? Now kind of similar weapons, not necessarily in style, but similar talent level, right, of their three guys, kind of across the board, elite talent, good tight end. The difference is what we're saying in Jalen Hurts, right, who we all think could be a top 6 guy, and Tua. I don't necessarily know if, first off, Jalen Hurts gets, that's why I'm wanting to see what's the projections on the running game, right? Because Tua has not been a guy who we've seen really run much, right?
No.
And he just doesn't push the ball down the field. If you've got speed, where does that need to be? That needs to be deep down the field to use. You're trying to stretch the field when you have speed. If you got possession guys that are going to go across the middle and just, you know what I mean, just dominate over the middle.
Blown up.
the one knock on Tua, super accurate guy, but never been able to stretch the field, right? And now all of a sudden you add 2 speed guys. It doesn't seem like it plays into his strengths, right? If they were to kind of go out and get like someone like Devontae Adams, fits more with Tua because he isn't a guy. Now he can beat somebody over the top, but that's not his game, right?
he's more of a quick twitch, get open fast kind of guy.
Yeah, you can throw him. He can.
Right. Who on the roster can sort of bail him out when he really needs someone to?
I'm going to throw it to Chase Edmonds. Cedric Wilson can do that too.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing is, to me, if he can somehow show the ability to stretch the field, maybe he starts to get into that QB1. But also, you're looking at the guys above him, right? Matthew Stafford, we know he's going to do his thing, right? I mean, he's definitely locked in to be able to do that stuff. I mean, to me, it's got to have someone's got to fall.
Elbow hold up.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say if so, I mean, you're looking at where's the guy's going to fall off to get in there. You know what I mean? Even if he play better. And I think that he also is going to have to, he's never been a guy who's going to run to pick up those extra yards. So you see guys like Hurts, Lamar, and Kyler Murray. Those are all guys who run.
Let me tell you his projections. They got him projected for 4,000 yards, 25.6 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 55 rushing attempts with 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 283.1 fantasy points. And this is the tough fantasy. Know what I'm saying? They may have touchdowns as being 4 points type league.
Well, what is Hurts then? So he was 280.
Hurts. So Tua would be at 283. They got Hurts at 349.
And where
they got him as QB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got him as QB 6.
So
they got Tua.
Where's the difference? Like, what is he dominating him over? Is it all
running? It's rushes. They got him at 145 rushes with 773 yards.
So that's the difference right there.
Right? Because remember, for example, let's say you got a QB that's going to rush for 60 yards. What, you get 1 point per yard rushing?
Well, so it's one every 10.
It's like a touchdown.
Right. Yeah.
If you play in our league and your quarterback's running, you also get in the points for the attempt.
Yeah.
In one of our leagues, like in the Superflex, you'll get points for running. So it depends on your league, but still, I mean, and like other guys like Allen's getting you with both passing and running, right?
Yeah.
Projected for 4,400 and 600 running. They got him projected for 41 touchdowns. Mahomes projected for 39 touchdowns. Herbert for 36 touchdowns. They got Lamar with only 30 touchdowns, but he got him almost for 1,000 yards rushing.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. Kyler Murray, kind of the same thing. Brady just is all 36 touchdowns passing. Dak 33 touchdowns. He don't run the ball as much as he used to.
Right.
So,
I mean, see, that's the thing is that I guess you got to find out where is he going to increase that much in order, and he just doesn't run enough to maybe kind of close the gap.
I know one thing. They got Aaron Rodgers backsliding. They got Aaron Rodgers predicted for 7 interceptions. He probably didn't do that many interceptions in like last 3-4 years.
I mean, that's the thing is he may have to force the ball. Have Devontae Adams on the side.
True. You are absolutely right.
7 interceptions as a high is still ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Right?
That's him having a down year.
Yeah.
7 interceptions.
Yeah.
So, all right, Joey. Yeah. So now we'll get after I slighted Tua. Sorry, hot one and
Don't apologize to them, Chris. They made their beds.
All right, so now we're gonna get into our second annual. Joey won it last year. JB can pop that thing up and show us how we did. So what we're doing is we're basically picking our own conference, our the Power 3 here. The Power 3, who's in our conference.
The Power 3 conference.
The Power 3, yeah.
This is from last year.
Yeah, so look at Joey had just one. What's the red is what? Under is 6 and under, right? It looks like.
No, the red is losing season.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that makes sense. So Joey had 1. I had 3 and JB had 3. So
and I had one that was in I
had Georgia, which helped me.
Yeah, you did. You had the national champion on your team.
So Joey, I guess we'll let you want to just go, Joey, because you won, you can decide. Is that how we want to do it? Joey can decide where he wants to pick.
Joey can decide. Joey can decide where he want to pick, man.
No, I should pick third. I won.
You want to pick last?
I won it.
Yeah. Oh, you're wanting to reverse it?
Yeah. That's what usually happens, right?
No, usually something like this. You want the first pick.
We're saying you get to choose where you want to draft.
I think that's it.
Or you want to do winner goes to the back?
Winner goes to the back.
All right. So does that mean I pick first because of totals, or I pick second because I got Georgia? JB.
No, I let Joey, since Joey is what won this competition, I will let him decide the rules.
Joey,
does Chris
pick
by second or first?
We should go by totals.
All right,
so
that means Chris picks first. I'm second.
First.
Okay. All right, hold on. All right, Chris. All right. Who's your first round pick, Chris?
Give me Alabama. I got it.
Ooh.
I don't even necessarily love Alabama.
Went there, Chris.
All right. Give me the Ohio State University. I'm not letting you get them, Joey. You're not getting them this year, buddy.
Joey's like, hold on.
Well, you better get Ohio State. Give me Georgia. Give me Georgia.
Georgia.
Do I get to come on back, or
yes, you get to come back?
We're doing a second round reversal. How about that?
Coming on back. Well, they have a point to prove this year, and Dabo gonna have them playing. Give me Dabo.
You get Clemson?
Yeah, we got a point to prove this year. We got DJ looking all good on down there. I got the defense ready.
All right. I'm in the middle again, the middleman. Oh man, I can't. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go with them dudes that's coming for the champion's neck. I'm gonna go with Texas A&M.
I see a down year happening down there.
Hold on, let me see.
He shouldn't have run his mouth. I see him getting beat by multiple touchdowns when they go to Tuscaloosa.
Give me Oklahoma and Michigan.
In that order?
Yeah, I'll take Oklahoma and then khakis.
Oklahoma's.
That's the Oklahomas.
Michigan. Yeah, the khakis. Ooh, the khakis. There's my pick again. Let's see. Who am I going to take? Man, I can't take them. They playing those guys' first game of the season. Let's see.
You know who Joey wants.
Oh yeah, I think I do. I don't know, but you know what?
Oh, remember me and Joey already got into a freaking argument about it.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna go with one of those guys. Damn, they playing. Oh yeah, okay. Man, I'm in a conundrum now. I want to make the wrong pick, man. Last year's third pick went belly flop. It wasn't a name brand team, but you know what? I'm gonna get a team to rival the other teams y'all got. I'm gonna go with them Baylor Bears.
Chris's boys.
I'm gonna go with them Baylor Bears down there in Waco.
Oh, I'm
Texas heavy right now, man. I'm Texas heavy.
All right. Give me Utah.
Hold on, I'm getting kind of. It's getting so. We got a top 5 team, man. They ain't been drafted yet.
And give me.
You scared?
Joey, come on now.
Give me those Fighting Irish.
He took the sauce.
You had Notre Dame last year, right?
I know. Week 1 was gonna happen, baby.
It's gonna be interesting.
All right, it's my pick again, man. Goodness gracious! You know what? I've been talking these dudes up. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. Go give me USC.
They burned me.
Leave him alone.
They burned me last year.
I was hoping you were gonna leave.
Go give me Lincoln Riley. Go on, give me.
I would have taken. I don't even necessarily want him. I would have taken him because.
I was hoping you were gonna leave him alone.
Give me. All right, I'm gonna get out of the Power 5. Give me Cincinnati, and give me Boise.
Oh,
I'm trying to live out there just where they're picking up wins and nobody's paying attention.
Okay, I had Boise on my list. I think I'm gonna steal one of Joey's sleepers though. He don't know. He don't know I got it. I got it already in my crosshairs. All right. So you staying out the Power 5. Let me go ahead and pick another. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I got a voice for these guys. Let me see. You know what? Nah. You know, we got to stack wins. And the only way to stack wins is scared money don't make money.
They don't.
It don't make money, right? So let me see. You already got Michigan, you got Oklahoma. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with. How many these it was last year? I can't do two Pac-12 teams. I can do anything. Give me. Go give me the mullet.
Oh man, JV is loving down south.
I take it. I take the
Texas A&M, Baylor, and Oak State. Just living in that area.
Let's go.
Stack
mullets.
Give me the mullet, Joey. The mullet.
Looking for wins.
Yeah, you thinking too hard now, baby. You're thinking too hard.
They'll be back.
They'll
be in the championship game of the Big Ten on one side. Give me Wisconsin.
Oh, I had him last year.
Okay.
And give me, outside of the Power 5, a team that may sneak into a New Year's Bowl. Explosive offense. All starters coming back, from what I'm hearing. Fresno State.
Oh,
I had them on my list.
I had him on my list.
Yeah, I had Fresno State on my list, man. I had them. All right. I think is it on me again?
Yeah.
On you.
Right. Okay. Let me go ahead and
I got it.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and I ain't dipped my toe in the SEC yet. Let me go ahead and dip my toe in the SEC for this next pick. And that other side of the bracket, is a little soft in the East. So go and give me them Kentucky Wildcats.
Oh, okay.
Starting left guard, RJ Adams.
He's starting this year.
Hopefully.
If he ain't got in trouble again, like remember last time you said, but JB, man, RJ's in here, he got arrested.
Give me Houston. I'm going down in the South with JB for a little bit.
Let's go.
NC State.
Ooh, NC State.
Oh, Chris.
Were you thinking about him, Joey?
I was hoping they were going to fall.
Look at that NC State too now, but I'm like, yeah, let's see. All right, Joey. I think you up, right?
No, you're up, JB.
You're up, JB.
Oh, I'm up again? Ooh, okay. So, man. All right. Let's see. I may have to dip my toe. I may have to dip my toe in the SEC just one more again. just one more again. You know, I'm gonna pull a Chris. I'm gonna go with a power outside the Power 5 school who is in a division that got a bunch of new teams in it, and they got a chance to dominate. I'm gonna go with App State.
All right, y'all. I had them last year.
I know
They did their thing last year. So
yeah, I think my team was the team that put them down though. Louisiana
beat them. Yeah,
because you had them and Coastal.
Yeah,
Louisiana beat both of them.
Dang it. That's why I'm drafting first.
All right.
Actually, it's the SEC, the Pac-12 would kill me. Washington's not even anywhere near here right now.
All right. I think it's you, Joey. You got 2 picks in a row.
They are going to be back because they got one of their own back. Chris will be happy to see them back. Those Canes.
Oh, Miami.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking, but I'm like, oh, I just took NC State. You're like, man,
Miami playing the same part as Clemson. Go ahead, Joey. What you got
and
next?
Also, give me a team that is always messing someone's season up, and they get close to double-digit wins every year. Brigham Young University.
BYU.
I had them on my list.
BYU. Okay. Is it me? Okay. Oh no, is it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. It is me. All right. Let's see. So, we got Miami. We got those guys. Let me go ahead and dip my toe one more time. Dip my toe. Yeah, we go. You know what? I'm gonna say with these guys. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. I'm gonna dip my toe.
Dip that toe there, baby.
I'm gonna dip it, man. I'm putting it just a little bit. That's all right. I think I know it's gonna be some wins and losses, but you know what? Oh well, we gotta do what we gotta do.
We drafted. We took 11 or we took 10 teams last year.
It's 10. Remember this first one is our names.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
So it's 10. It's 10 teams.
So I got 2 left. Right, this is it for me.
These no, you got. Hold on. Did I do something wrong? Let's see.
Right, 9 and 10.
So Joey picked. No, you got 3 left because your last pick it'll come back on it.
Okay, yeah. So
you got the last pick.
That's right. Give me UCLA, Joey's boy.
UCLA, man.
And give me UAB. The old Blazers, right? Is that what they are?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Chris.
Blazing it up.
All right, enjoy your last 2 picks, man.
No, JB, you're up.
I'm up. All right, this right here, this is going to be the sniper of the year. If Joey don't have this team on his list, Joey ain't did his homework. I'm going to go with University of Texas, San Antonio.
There's a teacher at my school that went to UTSA.
And I know they were on your list.
I was definitely looking at them.
Because they're in a conference where they picked to win. I enjoy your last 2 picks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put you to sleep, Joey.
He's been keeping you up the whole time, and then night.
I'm gonna put you to sleep with this last one if you don't come correct. I'm gonna figure out how you're not gonna go with your boy down there in Baton Rouge. How you not gonna talk about your boy? Your boy in Baton Rouge.
I ain't touching him.
Oh, them in the family.
Here's who I will touch because he is the starting quarterback, and they got to figure it out at some point, and I think they may have the quarterback to do so.
Oh, let me guess. Hold on. I'm guessing Texas.
You got it.
Hold
Give me
on.
old
Hook
you.
'em horns. That's right. Hook 'em horns.
You know what? I got a funny story for you. On this list of top 25, Alabama had the most first place votes in Ohio State, Georgia, and then the next person to get a first place vote was the Texas Longhorns, but they've not ranked in the top 10.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
one person voted them to be the number one team in the country.
Good.
That's a homer pick.
I know, right? They got the best running back in the country.
Yeah.
He's John Robinson. Gonna be
right,
a number
Joey,
one draft pick in fantasy in a couple years.
Last pick is going to be a threat to win double digits again, just like they did last year, because they're going to have Marshall Faulk night every home game. Give me those Aztecs of San Diego State.
San Diego State. All right. San Diego State. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go with a top 15 team that nobody seemed to pick and go ahead and scoop them up. I'm going to go with the Ducks. They're gonna win games, and they're down here. They're my 10th pick. I'll take it all day.
Their coach is in Florida now. You know that.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them.
Do I want to keep going off grid here?
There, JB. I don't see him walking through that door to go.
You don't see Marcus Mariota coming through the door.
I don't see him either.
All right, Chris.
There's one massive program.
Pick.
There's one massive program we didn't take.
I dare you.
We didn't touch the SEC that much, man. We got LSU, Auburn, Florida.
I dare you to take those Tigers of Louisiana State, Chris.
We didn't take. I'm not going to. I'm going Toledo. Well, I don't even know what they are. They the.
That's the what's that conference called? It's a MAC.
That's a MAC.
Yeah, they're projected to win it, so I'll just take them because.
Okay.
But we didn't go Penn Sate.
Penn State. They're not even in top 25 this year.
That's crazy.
But who knows? They may, because it's probably gonna be a team that wasn't top 25 to make it. No LSU, no Auburn, no Iowa, no Iowa.
No Iowa. Man, well, I obviously went. I went 1, 2, 3, 5 non-power. I'm trying to just pick up wins. I went 2 non-power, and Joey went 1, 2, 3 non-power himself. Yeah. We'll see. I got to change up something from last year.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Joey has.
I have no Pac-12 teams.
Utah.
No Pac-12 teams.
Oh, Utah. Sorry.
Yeah. I got 2 Pac-12 teams. I could get the Chris curse this year.
1 SEC team.
I got 1. Yeah, I got just 1 SEC. I'm pretty balanced.
1, 2, 3 SEC teams.
Oh, you got 3 SEC teams, JB? Goodness.
Man, tell them dip my toe.
You got one Big 10. You got 2 Big 12.
Yeah.
And then 2, how many Pac-12? 2?
Yeah.
So you got no ACC.
No ACC. No, that's crazy.
Which of our Power 5 has the least amount? ACC? ACC has 3, right?
We got Miami, Clemson, NC State.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about, and the SEC has what? 1, 2,
5, because I got all of them in my side.
I got 1, and Joey has.
We didn't take, I tell you, nobody took Arkansas. Nobody took Michigan State.
Man, Michigan
Nobody
State.
Nobody took Pitt or Wake Forest.
Pitt was on my list.
Now with Hartman out. Not touching that. Hartman is in. I'm taking Wake.
That's Wake Forest, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like, okay, Wake Forest lost that QB. Can't mess with them. Can't touch this.
Well, there you have it. Comment below who you think is going to win.
Yeah.
What our division, the CJ Squared division.
I think I'm going back to back.
Oh, you going back to back, huh? You going back to back?
Yeah,
all right. So, and next week it's going to be back, everybody. It's going to be back. That grid's going to be up next week. Let me see what the grid. It's the grid. This right here is a grid for everything. Basketball.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
It's going to be filled out. It's going to be filled out. The first game is on this weekend. Northwestern, Nebraska. This right here. In order this, I got to fill it out. So then we're going to see what we're going to do.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Who going to be the man? Who going to be the man? Is Joey going to go back to back on both of these?
Back to back.
On both of them.
You were having a heck of a year at college football season.
Yes, I was.
So
now it's time for you. It's time for you to
come back to
parlay that into some real money. So scared. Yesterday I left the library and I wrote a message on Miss Abrams' computer and a sticky. I said, "Have a good day," and I wrote down, "Scared money don't make money." Just,
he was like, "What?"
Just out the blue, just random.
Like, what the heck?
Here you go.
She knows what it means. I've told her that plenty of times. She's like, she said, I'm scared money. I said, "Yep, you scared money." You're right. You
don't make no money.
That's right. All right. So, Joey, you got anything? Because I know it's getting late. You gotta go to work. And I think it was a pretty good show. And, we just gotta keep it up and come back next week with our college picks.
Yeah,
Can't wait. Bart, can't wait.
Can't wait.
You know what? I think I'm this close to being talked into college football being better than the NFL by Chris. I'm this close to really crossing over to the other side.
I mean, I like the pros for sure, but
I'm that close to crossing over.
I do think though, when they go to an 8-game playoff, it will help for the regular season. I mean, college football already has a great regular season anyway, but to me, if you start to get in maybe some of these other smaller teams, I mean, we saw Cincinnati, they got blown out, but even the fact that they just got in there was incredible.
They got a taste, man. They got a taste.
Yeah, so I think
they gave what they did was they gave somebody hope that, you know what, Cincinnati got there, it could be us. We could do it.
I mean, the magic of college basketball tournament is that anyone can win on that day. And, I think that we saw New England lose to the Giants. Probably if they'd have played 100 times, they probably would have beat them 90 something. So, the fact is if you give that excitement to any, and you open that up, I think that college football will be even better for it. So that'll be I think that'll take it to that next step. But who knows? Who knows in 5 years what the college conferences and stuff are going to look like anyway?
Who knows? Absolutely.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good to be back and talking sports.
Back into action. Joey, you got any hot takes for us for this weekend of sports? I saw that my man is dropped out of the U.S. Open because he's unvaccinated.
That's the one. Yes.
Hey, at least he's sticking to his guns.
Yeah, I guess.
His legacy is going to be hurt, but
yes, it is. Yes, I do have a hot take. This is an all baseball parlay hot take.
Uh-oh.
4-legger. At the end, this is a plus 732. And I'll tell you why it gets there, because the Orioles are playing some pretty decent baseball. They had a walk-off tonight, and they're going to go into Houston tomorrow and beat Houston. But before we get there, all money line. Let's go. The Phillies minus 275 all money line against Pittsburgh tomorrow. Let's go to the Mets, the best closer maybe in the National League with the best entrance in the National League. I did send that to y'all. Did y'all watch that? Did you see that, JB?
Where'd you put it? On where? A text message?
Yes. Yes, I did.
When?
2 weeks ago.
Oh God, I'm gonna look at it.
2 weeks ago. It's what's the name from the Mets? Diaz.
His is sweet, yeah. When he walks in.
2 weeks ago would have been, what's today's date?
Today's the 25th, 26th now. Edwin Diaz has an epic entrance when he comes in to close out games. It is absolutely amazing. You need to watch it, please. I'll find it again and send it to you tonight. This morning, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't see it on here, Joey.
No, you ain't send it, bro. You ain't send it.
Well, the Mets will defeat Colorado tomorrow. Minus 335 money line. Then we're going to go to Milwaukee. The Cubs, who have been playing some really good baseball lately, will lose tomorrow. I'll take Milwaukee money line. And then Baltimore, money line, plus 188, grand total, plus 732. You're welcome. Get your money.
You said it was a 5 game. It's only 4.
Yeah.
You said 4 games? Okay. 4. All right. I think I just put some money. I think I just put some money in one of these accounts.
This is an easy one for me.
Joey, you see I text you my pictures from ODU Day?
I have it. Looking at it right now.
You see the thing open up?
Yes, I do see it. Go Monarchs. Where's Go running Rams? My goodness.
Speaking of Monarchs, next week, bonus game, ODU, Virginia Tech. Who you got?
I do wonder if what's the name from Manchester is ODU starting quarterback.
Oh, okay. I'm not up on the high school sports, so you can just tell me when you get a chance who it is. I'll look it up.
Let you know, David.
All right. How many more weeks left in the regular season of fantasy baseball? Because the only problem I have right now, I'm looking like, man, I do not want to play Chris in the first round because this dude's known he'll probably beat me like 10 to 9.
You're hoping I'll just fall.
Some dumb crap.
Two more weeks left.
I'm just hoping I'll fall out, just drop out of the playoffs.
It's between you and your ain't Redneck's your stepfather?
No, Redneck's is my cousin.
Oh, your cousin, okay.
Yeah, he's in it. I think he's up. He's above me. I know that. Well, I'll really start paying attention come playoff time. You know me, I'm always like, I'm really just make the playoffs and then make the
playoffs.
Let me put in work.
Make the playoffs and nickel and dime your way to a championship. Right. Smiling all the way.
I'm Little Stacks. That's what they call me. That's my gambling name.
Little Stack. So it looks like Barkley called Kevin Durant Mr. Miserable. So that's a funny name. He called him Mr. Miserable. Barkley, man, keep it real though, right? Yeah. Oh, do y'all know yesterday in my Superflex fantasy draft that Patrick Mahomes fell to me at pick 11?
Oh wow!
The first pick of the draft was Joe Burrow.
What this is a super flex league?
Yeah, it was the same. It was the same one I've been playing in. I told you about last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Wonder why.
I don't know.
Goodness.
This one guy was just drafting every freaking Cowboy he could possible. Like every time a Cowboy played, he was drafting them. I think his whole squad is Cowboys players.
My goodness.
It's funny. I posted if you look at it, I posted my team to the video from the draft. I posted the team, my whole squad.
I'll go in there and
yeah. But Button gave me a B+ old buttons. All right. So, fellas, I appreciate y'all, and I will. Joey, so what's the schedule for next week for you, Joey? How's it looking? You good for Wednesday next week, or you got something going on Wednesday?
I'll know more on Monday.
You'll know more Wednesday at 5.
On Monday, I promise you, I will know more.
Okay. I definitely will. All right. I mean, either way. So if we do Wednesday, that means we would be doing our picks live. Okay. If we do it Thursday, we would be talking about week 1 and what our picks are while some of the games will be going on.
Okay.
So either way, it'll work out.
What game that we have on our pick sheet is Thursday?
I can tell you right here. I got it in front of me. So the Thursday games, and Thursday is it's the second, right? Or no, it's the first. Let me just double check. I think Thursday is the first of next week.
Putting it on him, Joey. Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, so next Thursday is that's the wrong. Yeah. Next Thursday is the first.
So you got
Thursday, we definitely would have to do it after 9 because my school draft is at 7, and of course I'm the defending champion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so on the first, you got Penn State, Purdue. You got the backyard brawl. What game is that, Joey? What game is that?
West Virginia.
It's Pitt. It's Pitt, West Virginia. Yeah. That's from playing the college football, which comes out next year. We'll be no good next year, man. I can already see next year we'll be like, okay, let's pick our 10 teams. That's our damn teams for real on college football.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
our
real.
top team. Yeah, okay. And so those are the only 2, Chris. So it's West Virginia, Pittsburgh, and Penn State and Purdue game. And then we got a couple on Friday. Indiana, Illinois on Friday. ODU, Tech on Friday. And then the rest on the big ones on Saturday spaced out pretty good because you got Georgia, Oregon at 3:30. Notre Dame versus Ohio State at 7:30. And then Clemson plays Georgia Tech in a rivalry game, which also was some kind of bucket they had or kind of thing they had on college football, 8:30 on. That always get that Monday game.
Yeah.
Ohio State is favored by 15.5 over Notre Dame right now. I don't know. No respect.
No respect, man. No respect.
Nah. Where is that game?
They playing somewhere like nobody's at home. I think it's a neutral place. So let me look.
No, it's at Ohio Stadium. It says is that Ohio.
Oh, so it's in the Horseshoe. Oh, that's a wrap.
Is that a home and home? Are they going to go to South Bend next year?
They might.
I hope so.
Fairness reasons, right?
It's only fair.
Only fair, man. Only fair. The 20 teams that can make the college football playoff. I'm going to read this. Guys, y'all have a good night. Joey, have a good day at work tomorrow. Chris, have a good day at home, chilling, doing your stuff with your business. I will be on a flight to St. Louis at around 2 o'clock. So what?
Yeah, have fun. Don't get in a fight.
I'm going to try to, man. I'm going to try to.
No fighting.
Yes.
Oh, I'm too old, man. Trust me. If somebody's talking crap to me, I'm probably going to just walk away. I'm too old to be doing that fighting crap.
Absolutely.
Don't touch.
Fighting over what? What am I fighting over? I ain't getting no Atlanta Braves check money. Anyway, man, y'all have a great evening, man. I'll be talking to y'all soon, man.
All right, y'all.
And don't forget to give me y'all you too. I need your picks for Nebraska and Northwestern.
Gotcha.
All right, because Buttons, Chris, and the hot one already gave me theirs.
Okay.
This is spread, right? Like we did last year.
Yeah, everything gets a spread. Yep, we're doing a spread. And gotcha. Even though the spread dropped, we're going with this spread. I'm gonna always do that Wednesday spread.
Yeah, okay.
Just go with that because sometimes they change, but the Wednesday spread was 13.5. Now look, today it dropped to 12, so we just whatever.
Okay.
That works. All right, guys.
All right.
All right, y'all.
All right, but y'all have a good one, man.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
All right, peace. Bye, everybody. Subscribe.